Hello, 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 hello. Can you all hear me? Congratulations on the first subject. My apologies on not getting the first, Sonia. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the 0.5 of the Elden Ring playthrough. Hi. How are you, Sonia? So Sonia, I don't mean to be abrasive or intrusive or too forthcoming. So when are we getting matching bird tattoos? Okay, if I remember correctly, we missed out on quite a bit. Hi, I'm tired. How are you? I'm also kind of tired, but I'm also just a little lit. I drank the most amount of beers than I could fucking remember in a hot ass minute. I think I drank maybe like anywhere between 7 to 8 beers. Could be very wrong. I'm not lit, but I have a pretty kick-ass buzz. Why would I get a bird tattoo? Because you like staring. Why wouldn't you get a bird tattoo? This stream pretty much serves as like a diary for you, so why wouldn't you get a bird tattoo? If you don't want one, that's perfectly fine. I'll just get one myself. The fuck? Lols. Subject sees the jig. Getting a peacock tattoo eventually, will that suffice? Yeah, fuck it. I can't say no to that. But why, I mean, if you don't mind me asking, why a peacock? You don't seem like the peacocking type. You're the opposite of loud and abrasive and show-offy. My grandpa has a peacock tattoo, so I want one to kind of arm it in a way. That's fair. That is very respectable. Oh, where the fuck is number 2 at? Am I tripping? Where the fuck is number 2? I was about to say, We cannot get to number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, you bring up a very good point. I actually did want to get a tattoo to honor my grandmother. There he is. The rematch. Oh, I'm dead. I think if you beat him the first time and then you fight him a second time, he doesn't have, well, fight him a third time, excuse me. He still spawns in with all his health. Methinks. Oh no. We'll bleed him eventually. I ain't gonna lie, that felt cheekier than that felt cheesier than any other boss I think I fought. But we'll take it. Fuck it. That's 115 grand in my pocket. Shit. Alright, remind me again, Sonia. You have a croissant tattooed on you and an eye, right? Like an evil eye? I remember the eye because when I got my eye tattoo, you were like practically twins. Alright, dickhead. And then I just remember you were very, very happy about the croissant tattoo. correct. Sick. So where did your grandfather have the peacock tattoo, if you don't mind me asking? By the way, that's 2 bosses. I owe y'all 2 swigs of water. Say that again. I was asking where your grandfather had his tattoo at. Also, what's the tattoo culture like for Indian people, if you don't mind me asking? I feel like I hardly ever see Indian people with tattoos. It's mostly just, you know, Mexican, white, black, whatever, Asian, but never Indian people. It's a stick and poke tattoo? Ooh. I've always wanted a stick and poke tattoo. I feel like those are the more intimate tattoos. Not like intimate in the sense of like romantic, but I feel like those stick and poke tattoos mean a lot more. If that makes sense. And peacocks are a pretty big deal in Indian culture. What do they mean? Oh damn, I don't know how to do math. I need 9,000 more. Now if you ask why, I want to know why. I see. Valid. Now I'm short 718. Egads. Has to do with royalty and power. It's badass. Oh, I was just... You know what? I just remembered. There's a dungeon we can do. We can do it after this one. This really is just kind of like an extra credit kind of stream. More or less. A lot of Hindu gods are depicted as peacocks. If you don't mind me asking, and you're more than welcome to like not answer this, are you religious at all? Like what faith do you believe in? I'll tell you right now, I'm very much so I'm a very agnostic person. I don't really believe in much religion. I do believe there is a God, but not so much in like it's tied to a specific faith. I'm not... I'm not atheist. I used to be atheist in middle school when I wanted to be a fucking edgy, try-hard, you know, nihilistic dick face, but at my old age, I do kind of have a semi-faith. I'm not Hindu, but our religion does come from Hinduism. I see. Technically, I'm Sikh. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I feel like I kind of flow between Sikhism and just being spiritual. I think that's kind of like nowadays. That's kind of more popular. Like I feel like a lot of people nowadays kind of like come into their own faith. Like they build their own faith rather than just kind of like basing it off of like already preset religion. feel like a lot of people just kind of take the good of other religions and just base their beliefs off of that, and not so much take in the negatives, which I think is pretty healthy. I think that's pretty badass. I feel like that's like the I can't use my words because I'm a little inebriated, but I feel like that's like the basis, like that's the perfection of faith. It's just being able to take the good between other faiths and just kind of apply it to your own. Come on, dick face, this way. That's right. I've been a big believer of that though. Like I I grew up, my mother was very much so Catholic. She wasn't very strict on us being Catholic, but like that's kind of the basis of how she taught us like our faith and our religion. Oh. Now he wants to approach. But like growing up and maturing, I think I found myself wanting to like explore other faiths and other religions. And I feel like that's what a lot of people should do, you know? I feel like it's important to just kind of like figure out and see what you want, what you like, what you feel like would best apply to you as a person. And just kind of live your way that way. Like, you can live your life without any kind of religion or faith, but if you have to have one, you know what I mean? I went to Catholic high school, so we had to learn about Catholicism and Christianity and different world religions. Come on, y'all see me. But I'm like the last person to take any kind of religious advice from. I'm not a very religious person myself. I grew up watching The Exorcism and thinking that Christianity was all that. And if that I wasn't a good person, God would punish me. Sikh religion, one of the youngest religions. So I've learned. But like even in middle school, like barring what like I grew up learning, I was very open to like learning other religions, whether it be Christianity, Catholicism, Islam, Buddhism. I don't know, I was very open-minded. Obviously I never explored it because, I mean, y'all see the type of person I am, but I think at the end of the day, just be a good fucking person. I think if there was any higher power out there, all they want you to be is just a fucking decent and honest person. It's just nice having the knowledge of different things around you. Yeah, that's why I like I don't dog like people on their beliefs and their religions, but I just feel like it's very close-minded to not like take a moment to really explore or learn about other religions and other practices, you know what I mean? Stop it. We are 20 minutes into stream and we're talking about religion. Only at twitch.tv/Macho 35mm. Ooh, a lot of people died here. Why is that? It's ignorant to not to learn. Yeah, like it's really like ignorant and just stubborn just to not learn about other, like, I feel like that's the premise of being, like, I think that's the, like, I don't know, my words are escaping me because I want to use big words, but like I feel like part of the human experience and just like living as a human being is just learning about your own experiences and others, and how you respond to other people's experiences and things that you learn from other cultures and so on and so forth really define you as a person. You have to die. I remember that. Gas hit. Come on. This way, dickface. I don't know. TLDR, don't be so fucking closed-minded. Be more open-minded. You might enjoy life a little bit more. I promise you, if I was a very closed-minded person, I probably wouldn't interact with like almost 95% of the motherfuckers on my stream. Ooh, I gotta pee. Oh yeah, this just only takes me back. I'm not trying to be like deep or philosophical, because I'm the last person that needs to get deep or whatever, but like talking from my own experiences, like it's more interesting to learn about other people, and I feel like you go a long way and appreciate life more knowing that there's just more than whatever you are brought up to learn, like what you learned growing up, you know what I mean? You are more than just, you know, your background and what you learn. You know what I mean? Ooh, as soon as I beat this boss, I am running to the restroom because I have to use the facilities like crazy. Oh, it's just a more hero. Pussy. Ooh, I got a pee-pee. I had to excuse me. I had to use the facilities. When I come back, I do owe y'all a drink of water. BRB. You think you'll watch the new Superman? I want to. It's just I'm really bad at making time to go to the movie theaters by myself. I don't think it's weird. I just like okay, I could either go to the movie theaters or I could just stay at home and play video games. You know what I mean? And one doesn't cost any money and I don't have to leave my house. The other one, I do have to leave my house and I do have to pay money. But I mean, I'm not against it, dude. Going to the theaters alone, especially when you can get the theaters by yourself, top 3 feelings in the world. I went and watched John. I'll always talk about when I went to go watch the the last John Wick movie. I went to the earliest screening possible. I went in there, I ordered a coffee, and I was the only one of 4 other people in there. I had a whole row to myself. I was at the very top, and it was top 3 movie theater experiences I've ever had. We saw the trailer during F1 movie and H thinks it looks like straight trash. Well, H probably has really shitty taste in movies. Have you ever asked H what's his favorite movie? Matter of fact, if he ever told you what his favorite movie is, let me know. I'll judge his ass right now. You could tell a lot. You could tell a lot by a person by what kind of media they consume. I won't lie, the trailer made it look not great. I've heard nothing but great things about it. You probably don't fucking like it because it's not Henry Cavill in a fucking Speedo or in tights. People are probably not gonna like it because it's not fucking what's that dick face's name? Zack Snyder. Trying to peddle whatever the fucking garbage he's got. We gotta convince H to watch it. You know what? Even if y'all don't watch it in theaters, at least y'all could do is just watch it and Watch it when it goes to streaming. He says he wants to watch more movies. Bum, 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 bum. You know, I still haven't watched the Batman. Didn't watch the Joker movies either. I watched the first Joker. I didn't watch the second one. The second Joker apparently got fucking panned to like hell and back. Ain't gonna lie to y'all. Drinking beers for like 4 or 5 hours. This fucking water tastes like heaven. Holy moly. I watched the first Joker in theaters, and the first Joker is actually really, really good. I don't know why the director, I forgot what the fuck his name was, decided to make the second one the way he decided to make it. But, yeah, that shit wasn't really, it didn't look good. What up, Bandit? You just missed a whole the first 20 minutes of us talking about religion and all kinds of philosophical nonsense. The second one was a musical? Apparently. I wouldn't know. Like I said, I didn't watch it, and I've seen people left and right call that shit just trash, so. I watched Insidious today. I watched Insidious and Sinners. And when I say watch, I mean that shit was in the background while we were drinking and playing cards. I forgot how much I fucking loved Insidious. I don't know, bro. I'm not big on like horror movies, but I like Insidious. I fuck with Insidious. I like the premise of Insidious. I kind of want to watch like the whole Insidious and Conjuring movies now. Cause I also fuck with Patrick Wilson. I think he's a pretty good like horror actor. Bruh, Haley Steinfeld's kind of slept on. She's very pretty, but I don't know her outside of Sinners.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well.
She's so hot.
Shall I share them with you?
Fuck Jared Allen. Fuck Jared Allen. Fuck Jared Allen. Fuck Jared Allen.
I declare mine intent to search the depths of the Golden Order through understanding of the proper way. Our faith, our grace is increased. Those blissful early days of blind belief are long past. My comrades, why must ye falter?
Oh, Josh Allen. Fuck Josh Allen. Fuck Josh Allen. Fuck Josh Allen. Coño. Hijos de puta madre. ¿Dónde vimos? Oh, I'm a little hungry. I low-key kind of got the munchies. Letting y'all know, I'm not leaving the house. I'm being responsible. I might make some ramen before I go to bed. Coño. I think Jared Allen actually plays also an athlete. He plays, I think he plays for the Cavaliers. Yeah, rewatching Sinners, and it was me, my brother, my aunt, and my uncle, and we were all watching it, and we are just like, yeah, no, this is actually a really good fucking movie. We all really enjoyed it. I looked at my brother, I was like, I don't remember the last time I ever like sat down and like watched the actual good movie in theaters. Like, it's been a hot ass minute. Sinners is definitely one of them ones. Can we get an over-under on if H plays COD with me tomorrow before his cousin's reception? I feel like you know H more than we do, so I cannot fucking make that bet. Missed? Boy, I'm ass. Jury's out. That's how I know H fucks with you, because I don't think any fucking man in his right mind would ever want to play Warzone with a woman. And the issue here is not the woman, I'm just saying the issue here is Warzone. I texted him at 2:30, didn't hear back from him until 8, then again at 11, when he proceeded to fall asleep immediately after texting me. I feel like you're doing that one thing where you like to overthink. Motherfuckers is just busy. Busy and tired. Busy. It was his cousin's wedding today. Oh, congratulations. Bum, 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 bum. Dude's been drinking heavy every day. Ooh. That must lead to some pretty exciting texts, I hope. Possibly, potentially. I imagine they're on the same level as what you ever would text, so on and so forth, whenever you took an Eddie. No? Oh. My apologies for assuming. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. You cocksucker. He's a respectful man. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about you. You're the one that likes to get X-rated. Although we played Warzone one night after an event, and my goodness, it was interesting. Sick. Oh, god damn it. Why did I fucking come down here? Oh, you know what? It's fine. Whatever. Quick, I just want to check something out. Damn, it doesn't work here. Can I be like super vulnerable? You know what? Yes, you can. I'm not, for once, I'm not gonna be my usual dickhead asshole self, and I respect you for actually feeling comfortable enough to be vulnerable. So by all means. If I can relate to it, I'll be more than happy to be vulnerable with you. If that makes you feel any better. I feel like I had to be more promiscuous with the New York bitch ass to keep him interested, as fucked up as that sounds. It does sound fucked up, but I think, I mean, I've low-key kind of been in your situation before where like I felt like I had to really be somebody that I'm not, or I just had to kind of do a little bit more to kind of keep interest in someone that I was interested in, if that makes sense. So as shitty as it sounds, like to be in that kind of situation, like, and you know, looking back on it in hindsight, I can relate to that. It's not a really good feeling. People want that until they actually have to experience it, and they're just like, ugh, you know? I'm almost positive whatever the fuck that dickhead has on his body is not worth it. Lightning grease, yep. Don't eat it. We are the lightning. It's really not. I just wasn't in that situation. Wasn't myself in that situation. Right, and you, like, part of wanting to be in like a healthy relationship is that you don't want to feel like you're not yourself, you know what I mean? You gonna punch me, bitch? Hold that. Fuck out of here, dog. No, believe me, trust me. I've definitely been in a relationship where, as much as I hate to say it, I was really compromising myself and being somebody that I wasn't, just because I was trying my best to like kind of appease the other person and like keep their attention, especially someone that is very, now I don't want to make the assumption here, but the person in my experience, the person was very much so like a hypersexual in a sense, but that's neither here nor there. Like, how can I say this? That wasn't the premise of our relationship. You know what I mean? Like our relationship wasn't like built on sex, but the type of person that I made myself out to be, to kind of communicate and interact with this person, is not who I was. You know what I mean? A motherfucker was raw XDing for the coochie. TLDR. Like, that's the best way I could put it. A motherfucker was sending emoticons for the coochie. It is what it is. Street saying Clips got album of the year. Ooh. Sorry, Majin. You came in like a really... you came in on a very spontaneous conversation. Yeah, I get that. Mind you, I was fresh out of high school. I'm very much so excited for the Clips album, though. So still young. Yeah, I was like 18, 19. Yeah, I was very young. Macho was in the chat log saying semicolon 3 CX XD. You are not lying. You are not far from the truth, dude. I was that fucking person. I was on Facebook fucking sending what's that fat ass cat's name? I was sending Pusheen cat emojis and whatnot. I was very out of character and out of body. Like, we would have a whole text message thread and like we'd have like whole text message threads, and then like I'd look back and I'm like, oh my fucking god. I was too invested in FIFA career mode. I forgot about music. I think I was too invested in during that time. What was I doing? I think I was listening to a lot of Jesus and Mary Chain, King Cruel, and playing Metal Gear Solid 5. I think that's what I was doing around that time. Heavy on the King Cruel and heavy on the Metal Gear Solid 5. He was poking bitches left and right. I know Unc still got it. No. I was. That's one thing. That's one thing I never did. I never poked anybody on Facebook. I always got poked. I never did any poking back. But what up, Majin? I plan on listening to the new Clips album tomorrow when I go on my walk. I'll listen to that bitch front to back. Nudging bitches on MSN. Now you're showing your age, Sonya. Because I was not on MSN. I'll tell you that right now. The boy was on Facebook, Gaia Online, and RuneScape. They knocked me down. I got sacked for a season. LML. United. that dickhead spawns. Wait, I did fight a boss, didn't I? I did. I just fought a fucking Onyx Lord. Oh, y'all, a drink of water. You copped the New Balance 9060s, Majin? Took a job in Leicester, got them relegated, won championship and FA Cup with them, promoted them to Premium League, applied to United again, and finished second with them. Dang. I was about to say, a lot of people like those New Balances. I think I was the only person that said that I didn't like the New Balances. I just don't like the soles, bro. I think the soles are too fucking big. Like, they're too chunky. I'm all about silhouette and shit. I didn't like the colorway and I didn't like the soles. But majority votes, so my word don't mean shit. But me personally, I like the Asics a lot more than New Balances. The other ones look too dad. Too dad? They look like regular ass shoes to me. Maybe I'm out of it. Maybe, you know what? Y'all got that. I think that's just my, that's just me being fucking old and having a different style mentality. I like one of Romero 5s. What's the last shoe? Oh, I bought the Sambas. That's the last shoe I bought.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Asics are talking to me like the Green Goblin, though.
In Marika's own words.
I think, I like I said, bro, I'm a big fan of silhouettes. I don't like clunky shoes, especially like sports or athletic shoes being clunky. That's why I don't like the New Balances. I feel like sports and athletic shoes, or like running or walking shoes, should have, like, I know that sounds stupid because you walk and run in shoes, obviously, but like, in that specific type of shoe, you have to have a nice, slick silhouette. Those New Balances, the soles are way too fucking clunky and just big and ugly. I don't like it. Like, that's an old white dude with khaki shorts and polo tucked in them. No, you're thinking of fucking, like, you're thinking of, like, the Monarchs. You're thinking of Nike Monarchs. Asics are not like that. Asics are damn near on the same fucking, like, brand as New Balances. Y'all gonna get me on my fucking soapbox about shoes, bro. Come on, when y'all turn to market? Found some speed cats I liked, only for my size to be 500 plus. Luckily, Journeys has a great pair I liked. No, those Asics are that. No, they're not. Those Asics are not that. You shitting me? Pandas are now at Nike factory stores. I never wore pandas and I never will. That shit is mad basic. Dunks in general are not being mass produced. You want a pair? Love yourself, Sonya. If you're gonna get a pair of dunks, get you like some unique pair. Do not get fucking dunks. Do not get pandas.
Is someone a customer? Well...
I want a pair of fours. Me too. I want... I want a pair of pure money 4s, bro. You see these bitches? Oh my god, man. All white with the silver eyelids. My goodness. My friend works at Nike head office, so she gave me 30% coupon for my birthday. I'm getting panicked unless I find a sicker pair. I promise you, you'll find a sicker pair of dunks. There's always gonna be a sicker pair of dunks. But these hoes right here, pure money 4 retros. My god, bro. I also like the what are the black cats? Black cat 4s. You can never go wrong with black cats. I think it's the black cement 3s. I've always wanted a pair of black cement 3s. My nephew has a pair. My nephew and my brother have a pair. Very pissed off about that. Black cement 3s. The fucking infrared 6s. Ooh, my goodness. I love the fucking silhouette of Air Jordan 6s and 7s, bro. The fucking Bordeaux's. Is it Bordeaux 6s? Oh my god, bro. These hoes went fucking crazy in high school. You couldn't tell me shit, man. These used to be my favorite fucking pair of Jordans. Hi, Super. We're talking about shoes. And the SB4s. Yes, dude. The SB4s. Oh my god, I'm so fucking mad. I'm so mad that I like missed out on those. The pine green. Ooh, my goodness. I'm so mad that I missed out on these hoes, bro. They're so fucking nasty. I would have worn these shits to hell and back. I would not care. They had the Marsh and the Marvins and 6s, right? I think so. Another good pair is the Space Jam 11s. I love the Space Jam 11s. I know people like the fucking Concords or whatever the fuck. Nah, bro. The fucking Space Jams, bro. Space Jams is where it's at. Hello, Mr. Martian. Space Jam Jordans. My favorite pair, which I actually own, is the I have these. These are the pair that I have from Blue the Great. They're mids Air Jordan 1s. These are, I mean, I have 2 pairs of 1s and they're both mids. But this is the one I probably wear the most and probably my favorite one. I hate it because low-key, some of my homies clowned on me and said they were the autism awareness 1s. Because of the colorway. But I was like, nah, fuck y'all. These hoes are clean. Fuck you. Guys, I did another baby step today. I did 2 loads of laundry and I folded all of Julian's clothes and put them away. That's badass. I myself have been trying to like get more consistent and just going on walks and doing this and that. Today, unfortunately, I did not do that because it was my uncle's birthday and we celebrated dinner at their crib. We had those green chicken enchiladas and some beer. Actually, a lot of beer. There's a boss here. There's a boss here. Die to these fucking snails before anything. Shit. record vision lows. I think I'm gonna start a weight loss challenge soon with Teffy, Link, and her cousin. So I'm gonna start going on walks soon. What's the challenge? I know some people do like I forget what they call it, but it's where like you exercise for a certain amount of times, you eat a certain amount of shit, you don't drink for a certain amount of days, and you also read like certain pages and like a certain amount of books. I forgot what it was. It went pretty viral like a couple years back, like 2-3 years back. We're gonna measure it by fat loss percentage and muscle gain percentage since it wouldn't be fair. I'm about to say, intermittent fasting and a lot of water and some walking, you probably lose quite a bit of pounds. That's what I was doing. My problem is, whenever I drink with the people that I drink with, they fucking drink like fishes. So it's a stupid ass amount of liquor being consumed or alcohol. If it was weight alone, I'd probably be the one to lose the most since I'm the heaviest, but I'm gonna stop buying gummies and weed in the meantime and limit myself to one drink in social gatherings. Outside looking in, I feel like one of the biggest things that I observe is that you, and maybe this is because you are high, is that you kind of give in to cravings. I'm also gonna do that cabbage soup for a week, but I know my farts and poops are gonna be deadly. Like when you're high and we're playing, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get an ice cream. I'm like, all right, cool. Oh, I'm gonna get another ice cream. Oh, I'm gonna get a little ice cream. I'm like, okay, 3 ice creams. But like, you know, like I think really what it is just like cutting out empty calories and just eating decently. You know what I mean? Like just making sure you don't, like portion control, the big one. Fast to lunch, little protein shake, chicken tuna, water, and long walks. I do what I do. That's why I'm gonna cut it off, little, because I would eat a whole tub of ice cream. Oh God, I did the cabbage soup thing back in high school. Gotta focus on protein. I already skip breakfast 80% of the time unless people bring donuts and bagels. See, that's the thing. You gotta prioritize like just ignoring that kind of shit. Cause like donuts and bagels, that's all just carbs and calories and sugar. You gotta like be more conscious about what you put in your body and shit. Like if I'm gonna eat breakfast, it's gonna be some eggs, it's gonna be some protein, and like very light on the carbs and shit. And if I do have like a heavy breakfast, then I'm not eating until pretty much dinner time. Like if I skip breakfast and I have a lunch, it's gonna be a light lunch, and then I'm gonna, you know, I'm not gonna eat until like dinner time. If I have breakfast and it's a heavy breakfast, then I'm not gonna eat until lunch, pretty much, or dinner, excuse me. I thought I had time to fucking heal. can, try meal prepping. I'm gonna start doing my calorie deficit again too, so I'm gonna be more picky on what I eat, my portions. Meal prepping is hella boring, but it definitely works. I don't. I think meal prepping helps a lot, but I think really it's just like eat what you want, so you're not miserable, but also just be more mindful of how much you eat. Damn. I'll try that Sonya, but I don't like eating 4 or 5 day old food. Last time I did my deficit, I still ate what I wanted, but only ate small servings and didn't eat past my limit. Yeah, that's like, don't get me wrong. I know meal prep works for a lot of people, but I think it's better that, me personally, I think it's better that, so you're not miserable like trying to be on a diet. Just eat what you want, but just don't eat too much of it. You know what I mean? Boy, I'm getting my ass beat. I don't like how fast he recovers from that shit, bro. I also felt like that shouldn't hit me, but you know what? I eat clean during the week and pick out on the weekends. And you cut down on all the goddamn chips I eat. I'm the opposite. I hardly eat on my weekends. Yeah, I try to. I'm the kind of the exact same way. I really only save like fast food and like eating out or picking out during the weekends. But I also make an exception for whenever like events happen. So in this particular case, what did I have to eat today? I had a bacon, egg, and cheese for lunch. Bacon, egg, and cheese, and then I went to my aunt and uncle's for dinner. The only thing that's killing me right now is trying to get these fucking runes. I don't want to lose 34,000. And then I had, what is it, rice, a salad, and 2 chicken enchiladas. But I also had like fucking 8 or 9 beers, which each beer was probably anywhere between 80 to 90 calories. But that's still quite a few beers. Yeah, bitch, go into your second phase. Matter of fact, hold that. Cocksucker. I'll eat chips once a day, but I can do without it, so I might as well stop. I still want to lose about 15 pounds. You know, and I want to be at least like 160. I went from 181 to 176, and now I'm up to like 178. So my weight has just been kind of consistently around the same. Which, I mean, I guess I'm thankful for, because it could be a lot more, but like I just want to get back to like being able to wear a lot of the clothes that I used to wear, you know? My word, that kills me. My ideal weight that I'd like to be would be like 185, but I know I won't reach it by the end of this. So 200 is my goal for now until the weekend. Halloween, that's when it ends. I think just like a big thing about it is just holding yourself accountable and just being like just staying consistent. You know what I mean? Believe me, like it's tough, but like for me, the way I kind of go about it is like, okay, well, I mean, if you're not gonna go for a walk or exercise, do whatever it is you do, you're just gonna be sitting on your ass and playing video games regardless, which is not a bad thing, but you know, I'd much rather be doing other things than playing video games most of the time, because this is all I know. This is all I've been doing. So I don't mind taking like an hour just to go and, you know, work out my legs. I'd like to be able to fucking jog, but I don't want to run the risk of fucking up my knees like I did before. My knee! I fluctuate between 180 and 185 based on my cycle. It's just like I'm pretty open about my weight gain, mostly because it's really not that devastating or like crazy, but like I've always been a scrawny, skinny ass like person growing up. Like I always, in my early 20s, I was anywhere between like 120 to like 130 pounds. Like I was very, very skinny and scrawny. You would have think I was fucking malnourished. So obviously, like after, you know, once I hit 25, my metabolism gave up, and I started drinking a lot more. I started putting on a lot more weight, so I went from 130 to like 180. 181 is the most I've ever weighed, ever, which is not a lot for someone that's my height, being 5'8". But to me, that is, it just comes as like a big surprise, and I'm not used to it. I was skinny growing up too until I met my son's dad. My highest weight was 310, I think, and that was about 5 years ago now, I think. Which is, you know, that's pretty sick. You know what I mean? You, in 5 years, you've shaved 130 pounds, all because you've kept to a routine of exercising. I don't know if you still exercise, but I remember when you first started really like coming into my chats and shit. I remember we had like one of the very first things we like clicked off on was dieting and exercising. I know you've been really big on exercising, or not exercising, excuse me, dieting, just like eating, like portion control and this and that. Ooh, I need more water. Don't exercise now because of my bad back, but yeah, I was very into it. Yeah, see? And that was nearly 2 years ago, fun fact, because you came in chatting around the time that I was doing my Batman playthroughs, where I think I was just barely on Arkham Asylum, like towards the end of Arkham Asylum or the beginning of Arkham City, which was just before not this year, but last year. So like around December of 2023. Really? Holy shit. Damn. Yeah, that was nearly 2 years ago. Fuck, dude. Sorry. I just had like a whole epiphany about time. I'm gonna go refill my water. I'll be right back. Oh, word. I came back in just in time from the raid. Appreciate the raid, Daniel. I hope the games were good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I went to go refill my water, and then I remembered that I made bacon. Like, I made an excess amount of bacon and eggs, and someone saved it. So I reheated, I reheated my cheese, eggs, and bacon. So now I'm eating. Technically, I'm eating a bacon, egg, and cheese right now. My original thought was to, like, when I ended stream, I was gonna make ramen, but I think I'm gonna just eat these leftover bacon, eggs, cheese. Games are mad fun. Just playing with Jake. Fuck Jake. Yeah, that sounds good right now. Oh yeah, I drowned this shit in Tapatio. Oh. Either way, I appreciate the raid, dude. Damn. If y'all hear me like stop, or I pause my mic, just know that I'm stuffing my face. Bacon, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese. Sorry, y'all, my Boricua came out. I think that might be my favorite fucking genre of TikTok right now. Pinche mama huevo. Chingate su puta madre. I've seen those. I think I've sent you a couple of them. Come pinga tu pinche coño. Oh, please get out of that. Was it you who sent me the white dude? Yes. I feel like those TikToks are a very perfect example of how Jake feels playing with fucking noise. Anytime I hear Jake say a seaway or whatever, or caca, I immediately think of those fucking TikToks. Oh. 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 Wait, hold on. This is a pretty thick ass cut of bacon. My apologies, y'all. I wasn't lying when I said I'm stuffing my face. What up, Jake? Ooh. We were just talking about you. Ain't that right, chat? We were saying a bunch of good things about Jake. Time RP sleep. Don't I know it? I'm very fucking upset that I didn't realize what fucking boss this was. This is actually a really fucking bitch of a gang boss, low-key. I'm too busy wanting to stuff my face in bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Oh, it said fuck the second phase. You want me dead. Come here. It's fine by me. I'm glad you're enjoying Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, it's super fun. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, bro. Single player games are the way to go. I've been enjoying just playing fucking Elden Ring and Death Stranding. Next time it goes on sale, you need to pick it up. I don't think I need any more games, bro. I have way too many games. The last thing I need is more games. Damn, I fucked up, didn't I? I killed what I needed to kill, but I didn't get the sight of grace. He just hates us. I don't hate y'all, bro. It's just like I like to like take my time and enjoy games, and there's just so many games that come out that y'all just kind of like hop to that I'm just like I have a hard time trying to keep up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like it's just that's just how it is. A new game would come out next week, like, oh my god, we gotta play this, we gotta play this, and then another game comes out next week, oh my god, we gotta play this, we gotta play this. I'm like, what about the last game? No, that's old. We gotta play this one. We gotta play this one. Like why do I want to spend like 15, 10, 5, whatever X amount of dollars to play a game that's just gonna get completely fucking, you know, just overshadowed by another game. Sorry, I'm just stuffing my face with bacon right now. I'm low-key about to get on my rank grind with Noise Tomorrow. I'm almost done with my game. Never forget Dying Light. Y'all are never beating that shit. Lockdown Protocol. I still don't fucking buy the hype of that game. I don't know, bro. I'm just too set in my ways. I don't believe in all these flavor of the month ass games. I like to buy a game and enjoy it for hours and months on end. I don't believe in playing a game for like a couple weeks and just going on to the next thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like old poor or whatever the fuck I want to call it. In my days, I just bought a game and I'd fucking play the ever living shit out of it until I got bored of it. There's a reason why I have like 500 hours in this specific game right now. You know what I mean? I bought this bitch full price. I'm gonna get my $60 worth, and I got more than that, and then some. Ooh, I didn't think he fucking reached me. I'm already uninstalling Dying Light again. Wait, which one? The first one or the second one? Super, you and I could play the first Dying Light together. We could say fuck Jake. Jake is out of the equation. His ass don't get on till late, and by now he's already fucking swallowed up by fucking Marvel Rivals. Me, you, and Bandit can play that. That's the second because Jake never says when he wants to play it. Bandit's out of the first one though. That's okay. I'll just play the first Dying Light solo. Jake bought it for me, but I could play it solo. Ah, I'm used to playing games by myself. I wish I had games to play with people. Ow, ow. I can play the first one with you after we play It Takes Two. I still gotta install it. I think I'll install it tonight. Are you trying to play this weekend, Super? I'm down. The fuck, you have games to play with people you just don't want to? That's not true. People just ask me to play games I don't want to play. That's the difference. Do it, we can play tomorrow since it's my Friday. Alright. I'm down. It'll be the start of the Super Macho playthrough. Super Macho plays It Takes Two.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erd Tree. Here, I can govern my own movement, and thus, the accord
Hey, I'm over
is
to
fulfilled.
YouTube.
I
Bet.
shall depart to ascertain the
You stream it
purpose I was given.
and not tag you? What the fuck? What do you mean?
I shall leave Torrent, and the power to turn runes into strength. Here, with you. I wish you luck.
Wow, dude, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you,
in
fuck you.
realizing your ambition. You have fought long and hard.
She's
I
valid.
have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Sonia, you are a non-factor in this. I don't know why you're putting your 2 cents in here. This is a conversation between me and Super. I still have to submit my ID to be able to have links in the description. What? You need your ID for that? On YouTube? Ain't no fucking way. Yeah, it won't let me add a link to my Twitch. I don't remember if I had to do that for that though. I'm sorry, I figured now would be an appropriate time for me to like eat the rest of my bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Super, were you ever gonna upload the playthrough of what's that one co-op game you and Swab did together? Not the one that you had to look up guides for, but the like the newest one that came out. You did? Oh shit, my bad. I guess I must not be subscribed to your YouTube. Split Fiction, that's the one. I ain't gonna lie. I normally don't toot my own horn, but I cooked the shit out of that bacon. But now, Super, you're lock me in, Super. Tomorrow, you and me split, not Split Fiction. It Takes Two, and then Saturday as well. You've officially agreed and signed a contract to rent a Macho. You're the first. You're my first clientele. Make sure to download the front pass. No, I got you. I got you. It's gonna be a lot of yelling, a lot of fucks, a lot of boy you ass, girl you ass. Rent a Macho. The fucking little weeb. I love that emote. Also, just kind of double back because I feel like I felt the need to argue with Sonya. It's not that I don't want to play games with people. Actually, you know what? Never mind. That's a losing argument against myself. Look, I give people the opportunity to be like, hey, I want to play something, and then I don't hear a response. I'm like, all right, bet. Say less. Let me fucking default to what I normally play. Dude's always arguing with me. That's not true. You just say wrong things and I have to correct you. There's a difference. I'm always right and you're always wrong. We should play something this weekend, though. I am down. I feel like me and Super are gonna get fucking tired of each other and playing It Takes Two. Or actually, I'm gonna get tired of Super and playing It Takes Two. So I feel like I'd be down to play like something, some Fortnite or something. At least when I'm wrong with confidence. I love being wrong with confidence. That's crazy. Look, Super. I was there. I've seen all the playthroughs with Swab. I know how you operate. I was telling Nate something last week and he fact checked me on the spot. I think that's solid. Cause you don't want to go the rest of your life being wrong. I think having someone there to tell you like, okay, no, that's actually not right. You know? I then said, I like that you're confident even when you're wrong. But you were wrong the entire time? Then about the fact that even when I busted my ass twice, it was with confidence. Me personally, if I busted my ass, it would not be with confidence. If I busted my ass, I would immediately start mugging people. That's just me though. There's somebody over here that needs to die. It's not y'all. Oh, they're already dead. But anyways, I'm available tomorrow for only for some games. Alright, we'll definitely let you know. I don't know if Super wants to play anything after It Takes Two. But I'd be down. As always, I'm happy to watch. Sick. I probably won't be streaming it. I think I'm gonna just let Super stream that. I think that's gonna be a Super thing. I think I'll probably take tomorrow off unless we decide to stream something else. Especially if Super's yelling at you. I think you undermine the fact that it's more than likely I'm going to be the one that's yelling at Super. I'm dead. Oh! To be fair, I only yell at Swab because he's a bit oblivious to things right in front of his face. I still love him though. I don't know, bro. I think, were we talking about this yesterday or something? We were definitely talking about it recently. And we were talking about how anytime you're playing with Suave, or like if it's like you, Suave, and like Curly, y'all are always yelling at him. I think I was saying that I was like a day one Suave defender. I like, free my boy Suave. He never did nothing. He's just getting yelled at for no reason. I want you to play a puzzle game with him and see if you don't yell at him. No, because yelling gets us nowhere. I feel like with y'all, or excuse me, with you, I have to yell. But he's for sure my spooky game duo on the co-op spooky games. Oh yeah. That's badass. You cocksucker. You thought you could ambush me. You're still alive, dude? Holy shit. Please die. Coño. I was telling him I wanted to replay those Man of Mid series with him again to put it on YouTube. I don't think I was there for that. I don't know what that is. What's that? Ate that. Oh shit, I already. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, the only one I played on PC was the most recent one, the W. I played the other solo when I was streaming on PS4. That was definitely before my time. If it was PS4 Super, it was definitely before my time. I think I started tuning into your streams like early 2023, and that's because Noise would always raid out to you. And back then I was still unemployed, so I would always like tune. I was like a big stream monster back in the day. Just because like I had so much free time, I had nothing to worry about. So I would always just tune into y'all stream. I think y'all were playing Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3. I think it was Modern Warfare 2, and then Modern Warfare 3 came out, and that's all y'all were playing, and I just couldn't play with y'all because I refused to fucking buy that piece of shit of a game. I remember joining y'all for GTA 5 for a little bit, and I want to say there was other games that we played, but it was like very few and far between. Come here. Yeah, you missed the PS4 days. A lot of drama towards the end of that era. I mean, shit. It seems like there was a lot of drama even after. But I won't get into that. I already kind of know, so that's okay. Hi. Only because of my ex. Yeah, I remember. I didn't know who your ex was until like you brought him up, and Ernie was like sharing clips of him and shit like that, of him being of him being all sad and emo and shit.
I stay the fuck away from her.
Dude, I got some little girl in the
Exactly. So what the fuck you talking to her for? Say shit to her. I stay the fuck away from her.
Dude, I got some little girl in the
Exactly. So what the fuck you talking to her for?
That's all I can think about whenever I see that fucking Twitch clip. Ooh. I don't want to be here yet. I gotta play his voicemail of him. Oh. One of these days. Ah, 5 gifted, 5 gifted. I need to take a sip of water. I need to hydrate. I need to hydrate more than anybody right now. I drank so much fucking beer today, and I as much as I like drinking beer, I don't like drinking a lot of beer because it just leaves me feeling really fucking bad. Anyways, I didn't take my sleeping meds since I was doing laundry, so I'm gonna leave the stream before I stay awake super late. Good night, Super. Thank you for stopping by. I'm about to say it's like 12:30 for you. I think I should probably also try and get to sleep. It is 2:30 in the morning for me, myself, and I. That's why this is a 0.5 because I didn't plan on doing like a full-on stream, but I got caught up in conversation and doing this and that, which I do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so very much for entertaining me, and vice versa. I'm sure y'all have been entertained as well. Exactly. So why the fuck you talk to her for? Believe me, if I'd be more than happy to continue to stream, but like I said, I've been drinking. I've been drinking. And because of that, I'm very sleepy. Motherfuckers got work in about approximately 5 hours and 40 minutes. I doubt that I'm going to be asleep in 5 hours and 40 minutes. So technically, maybe like 5 hours. Like, no. Realistically, like 4 hours. The good news is we are in the Lanedale Royal Capital, which technically puts us like over 60% of the game done. 60, 65, I say. I have such a massive headache right now. You know what you need? A lot of water and a good night's rest. I'm fucking short 2,000 runes to level up. I hate when that shit happens. I've been chugging water. Yeah, I haven't been drinking as much water as I'd like, but sure should have been today. Alright, you beautiful people. I want to thank y'all so very much for tuning in. This is a very short impromptu stream. I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you, Sonia, for the conversations. Super for the conversations. Subject for being here, I guess. Shouts out to Daniel Noise for the raid and trusting me with all your Marvel Rivals people. To you beautiful people, whether you're lurking or chatting, I appreciate y'all. I'm not gonna raid out. I'm gonna leave y'all to the wolves, and y'all are grown folks. Y'all can make your own decisions and who the fuck y'all want to watch after me. I will see you beautiful people later. Deuces.